What's up everyone, this is Yasser, and in today's video I have a new team I tried to play last stream when I was live on my Twitch. Make sure to check my live stream at twitch.tv/Yasser, and I was trying to try Kommo-O in the Open Ultra League Cup, and for me I think Kommo-O just need 2 anti charm, because you just double weak to charm. You do well versus everything, you just like need a coverage versus charm and Cresselia. And one of the best cores that does well versus all the weaknesses for Kommo-O is Trevenant with Registeel. Registeel, people all over the place are complaining that Registeel is overpowered. Like, I do understand that Registeel is the best closer, but that should make sense because the guy only has nukes and has the best energy generation move, but it provides 0 fast move pressure, which I don't like. Like, for me, I'm someone who would rather choose something with a good fast move pressure. Like you can see Kommo-O, the Dragon Tail, one of the best fast moves. Shadow Claw, another great fast move. And I don't enjoy Registeel. Like, I don't call like me abusing Registeel in the history of my GBL career. Like, I remember like since season 1, I don't play Registeel. I don't like the Pokemon. I'd rather use something with a better coverage. But, you know, like people said, it might get nerfed, and my Registeel is a very XL one. It's like level 48, and it's like 14, 15 IV. You know what? Let's go and watch the battles, and you guys judge whether Registeel is the one that's carrying me in my wins here. I believe I made lots of mistakes on my live stream. I brought in the first 2 sets, which I went, I think, double 4-1 and then 4-1. Let's see the battles. So the first battle here, Nidoqueen. Nidoqueen is a core breaker to my backline, kind of, especially if it's a shadow. So the thing is, if they land the Earth Power, I lose, but they didn't charge for it, so I'm fine with it. So I usually don't shield. I just like build up to 2 Dragon Claws and then throw them back to back. So I tapped my move. I denied. I don't think I denied. I think it was a desync CMP. I'm throwing the second one. He's at 1. I'm gonna swap to my Trevenant. This is how I play. I don't play like straightforward, like, you know, win swap, win lead, win game. So you can see here that I threw on a perfect timing. So I'm supposed to get to my next move in 5. So I am 2 Shadow Claws. I need 5 Shadow Claws, which is 2 Incinerate. I win CMP versus Talonflame, so this should be an easy win. But the game decided to not work, and somehow I didn't get my move in 5 fast moves, which is supposed to be also equal to 2 Incinerates. And then this bug happened. Like, how the switch Minio is up, and I just left the battle. You know, this is supposed to be the season where they fix the game. This is a core breaker to the team. I usually stay in. Sometimes I swap out. It depends on my mood. Here I have to shield once, let one go, I think. So I'm just gonna double bait and then go to Registeel, I assume. This is kind of bad. Like, this is why I think leading Trevenant is much better. But I was seeing lots of Obstagoon, so I outpace to the big nuke from them because they threw on the time on 4, so they didn't overfarm, which means I can outpace to the nuke before they get to the focus, before they get to the EQ. Okay, he swapped in his Mandibuzz. At this point, I can just, you know, debuff his Mandibuzz to the Oblivion. I believe opponent shouldn't be swapping, because if he get debuffed, his Pokemon is just like literally gonna be useless. He threw Dark Pulse here. I don't think he can do anything. I'm just gonna go for the close combat. I believe it doesn't KO, and if I'm counting correctly, this should be a CMP. Okay, it wasn't a CMP, but he still threw. He had to kill it because I don't know why. Now I'm just gonna lock on down. I believe I should be Shadow Clawing down, but opponent insta swapped. So at this point, makes sense for them to have a Charmer in the back. Okay, they top left, which means they have a Charmer in the back. Giratina into Kommo-O. They win the 0 if they have Dragon Breath. They don't win anything if they have Dragon Shadow Claw. So you can see, I get a Dragon Tail in, which means I can play more aggressively here. And no, I don't need to insta throw. I can just try to deny him. I can shield farm down now. I usually aggressively swap here to bait out the Talonflame in case they have it. They swapped into Registeel. I don't think they can win this game now. So they had Giratina, Registeel. They either have Swampert in the back or Talonflame, one of those two. It makes sense to have Swampert because that would make them very weak to Swampert. Let's see how I play this matchup. There is no reason to bait, even if though I am down a shield, I can tank a move. They cannot tank my move. I'm just gonna throw for... I'm gonna throw the bait here. Let's see. Okay, they had Wally in the back. I'm just gonna go for the nuke. Because close combat KO, the Dragon Tail, if they no shield it, it does nothing. So for me, it's not worth the risk. I think I go Wally Trevenant. Let's see how I play this matchup. So they threw the nuke, which means they cannot get to the nuke, next nuke before me. So I'm just gonna go straight for the nuke, which is Focus Blast. There is no reason to throw the other one, but because it's just more energy, which I don't want to. And for me here, I don't need to do anything. Just tap my move. Okay, it made sense for them to have an anti-Swampert, I guess. Walrein is their anti-Swampert, which makes sense. They are weak to Obstagoon though, I don't know. Because they are running Shadow Claw. I don't know how they handle Obstagoon. Moving to the next battle. If I shield here, I need to shield the Shadow Ball, which I did. This is a bad play for me. Now, I'm assuming that they will shield, but they don't want to shield. They shielded. Okay, that made it a good play. But I didn't need to throw that. All I need is just to swap to Regi and just straight Zap Cannon. Okay, there is nothing this Gyarados can do. The old ages where like Gyarados used to wall, Registeel are gone. Okay, no more bullying Registeel from Gyarados. When Gyarados used to, you know, wall Registeel, now Registeel can one-shot Gyarados. I'm just gonna Zap Cannon all the way. Nothing too oppressive here. I'm just swapping. I think this swap is kind of a bad, but no, they swapped as well, which made it even better for me. I don't need to throw anything that is not close combat. I believe there was like a frame drop here, which I didn't get to the Excellent, which actually made them get to a move here. Because if I had Excellent, they couldn't live this. Yeah, the game today is Friday, March 11th. Was very laggy. Yeah, so many stuff that happened. So many wrong stuff happened. In this matchup, I need to shield the Psychic. There is no reason for me to throw since they are very healthy and they don't shield. They won't shield. I'm gonna do 4. Okay, they caught on Steelix. They have Dragon. Okay, I need to land a close combat here. I think I should be just going Registeel. Sorry. I'm just gonna commit. Yeah, there is no reason for me to throw anything. He's gonna bring in Kofagrigus. I threw this one. I should have done one more and throw the Shadow Ball because there is no way they will double shield here. Yeah, that was wrong. But I can still get to another move. I mean, they still... So we grabbed the shield. They had Regulge in the back. So you can see here, their Regulge did 5 Dragon Tails. My Dragon did 4 Dragon Tails, which means someone was pausing or paused for the 3 turns, which is a second and a half, which is not supposed to happen if the game works perfectly. Yeah, that's kind of frustrating. The good thing is that we RPS this opponent and there is nothing that they can do. Man, Ultra League takes so long to finish a battle. Like, look at this matchup. It's been like, even though having like, I have the battles on like 1.5 speed, and you can still like see that, oh boy, this matchup takes forever. I swapped here just to tank a move or to force him to throw his energy so my Regi can sweep his backline. I can lock on the Regulge at this point. There is no way Regulge can beat Registeel, even if the Regulge is half HP. Moving into the next battle. Kommo-O versus Giratina. This is a very good lead for me. They swapped into Charizard with Fire Spin. Since it's Fire Spin, I can just stay in. You can see from the fast moves that I am pausing for 1 turn because you could see that his fast move is starting before my fast move. I snuck in here so that now the fast move is kinda synced back. Yeah, see now, like his Fire Spin is starting before my Dragon Tail. The good thing is that he didn't shield, so now I can... Okay, let's hope for some... Yeah, I tapped the swap. My Dragon did the Dragon Tail instead. But we still RPS the opponent. The opponent has nothing to do with his Registeel. Right? Oh man, this game is kind of sometimes I shouldn't be shielding. And here I get to the move. Yeah, like look at this. Like I get to the move. But it was one turn desync. The good thing is that I was trying to adapt to lag and save moves in the back in case I lag, so I can use it later. So they have Togekiss. Now I need to beat this Togekiss. You might say that their shield, the shields are down. What if they get a third shield, chat? Look at this. I had to bait, chat. This is not a BM. This was a 100% bait. It has to be done, chat. It has to be done like that. It makes perfect sense to bait there. Okay, moving into the next battle. Kommo-O into Swampert. This is a very good lead as long as I shield the EQ. Swampert is just freaking too much to handle. This Pokemon is very... I don't like me throwing first because that means they will shield. They didn't shield, so I can aggressively swap. Look at this now. This was a very bad timing by me. Now I cannot get to my next Shadow Ball before him, so I have to let it go because I don't get to the Shadow Ball before him. Yeah, my timing was bad, so there was no reason to shield. And now he can actually bait me here and do lots of damage. I'm gonna do 3 Dragon Tails every time because it's the 3 Dragon Tails equal 9 turns, 2 Incinerate is equal to 10. So every time I throw after 3 Dragon Tails, I can prevent him from sneaking 5 turns for no reason. Okay, he brought in Swampert. I shouldn't be shielding this because it's a Hydro Cannon, clearly. But yeah, I did lots of questionable games on stream today. I kind of was molding because of how bad was the game. And you can see here, if I threw in a better timing, this game would have been much easier. Moving into the next game, let's see, Registeel. This is a fine matchup. I can tank anything from Registeel, but Registeel has to shield my baits if they want to survive. So they shielded, which is very good for me. I don't need to shield since I'm not debuffed. Now I can just double close combat this Registeel, or I can just throw this and go to my Regi. That's it. That's how much a super effective close combat does to Regi. Wow, that was nothing. Yeah, he top left because they don't have an answer to Trevenant, which makes most sense. Okay, here is something. Teams with Escav do not have any answer to Trevenant because teams with Escav always have 2 answers to fire in the lead. Okay, so always keep in mind whenever you see Escavalier in Open Ultra League, that means they are weak to Trevenant. Let's see what's their best answer to Trevenant. Because Talonflame is huge in Open Ultra League and there is no way they will be. Okay, they acid sprayed me, which is kinda bad. Because now Counter is doing lots of damage. I'm gonna try to catch his move, which it turned out to be another acid spray. This person is... Yeah, as I said, teams with Escav always have 2 answers to Talonflame, but they have 0 answers to Trevenant. So this is a dump shield by me because now they're gonna get to the move one fast move before me. I can just double shield. Yeah, there is no reason to not to. Somehow I did 1 fast move, my opponent did 2. And both of them registered, which means it wasn't even a deny. I can just go close combat, and whatever in the back should almost lose to the Registeel. It's a Politoed. Another Talonflame answer, as we mentioned. Registeel can one-shot the Politoed. Politoed needs 2 EQs. I swapped to Trevenant because they cannot farm me down with Matcha. They have to throw more energy. So now I just swapped to Regi. They need 2 EQs to kill. I just need 1 move. Let's see. Yeah, that's the first EQ, which did nothing. My Focus Blast is to get a KO. Yeah. Moving into the next game. Okay, Scrafty. The way I usually build up to 2. Opponent clearly was lagging, but to be honest, they kinda get some hidden fast moves. But it doesn't matter for them because I win this lead regardless of how play it because they can only go straight for a punch and they have to shield my beats. I live this move regardless, and I snuck in a full Dragon Tail. I should be doing 2 and going for the full farm down. I usually adjust the swap out. A swap out here was bad. I could have just closed combat. Because now I'm... Yeah, you can see, I mean, again, I am pausing for 1 turn, which is giving my opponent free moves for no reason. I'm not going to shield this, and I'm just going to go straight for the move that I can throw, which is going to be only Bullet Seed, hopefully. Okay. Now he's in close combat range, which I have more than 1. I think he's not gonna shoot this. Yeah. It's a Nidoqueen in the back. Nidoqueen is kind of a code breaker to Registeel in the back. This matchup is very, very annoying. I hate to play it as Registeel. And I hate to play it as Nidoqueen. 2 Earth Powers should KO the Registeel. If opponent make me shield his bait, I lose. If I shield an Earth Power, I win. That's basically it. Let's see how the opponent's gonna play it. See, like, I have to throw Focus Blasts here. I threw 2 so far. None of them. Now I just need to get to a nuke, and I have a Dragon Claw in the back, plus the Walk On. Should do the business. I'm not gonna swap out, because if I swap out, I might transfer some hidden poison jabs, which we don't see, but Niantic kinda see sometimes, but they decided for us to not see. I think that was the last battle. If you have any questions regarding this team, feel free to share it in the comment section down below. If you are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. If you like the video, make sure to leave some thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next one. Peace. Bye. How? I don't lose CMP. Dude, this game is shit, dude. I don't lose CMP, dude. What the fuck is this? Why this thing popped up?